Usually when I have a problem in life, I approach it with an attitude of, I can figure this out, I'm smart, I'm independent, I got this. Most of the time that attitude serves me well, but occasionally I get humbled very hard. One such incident scarred me when I was 16, and I'm 41 now, and it's still causing me a problem today, like right now. So not too long after I had gotten my car, it needed air in the tires, and my dad had given me this I don't know, metal air tire gauge thingy, and I thought, how hard can this be? You take the little cap thingy off, you stick the gauge in there, and you fill up your tire. Well, I thought, okay, I can do that. Well, I couldn't really get the gauge to go on exactly right, but I thought, oh, whatever, it's fine, I can make this work. And I looked at my tires and they looked fine, right? You look at them, they look fine. Well, little did I know, I had these fancy but entirely unhelpful tires called low profile tires or something, where you actually can't see at all where the air is at in the tire. Stupid. Who designed that? Shortly after that, I had to bring my car in for an oil change. The mechanic guy takes it back, and a few minutes later, he comes out screaming at me. And I was like, oh my God, what's wrong? Whatever. And he's like, you put over 90 PSI or something absolutely ridiculous in the tires. And he's like, do you know that you could have killed yourself? They could have exploded. You could have killed someone else on the road. He's like, never, ever, ever, ever do this again. Never fill your tires ever again. He was like, just bring it here, bring it to me, I will fill your tires, whatever. So, and I did that for a few years. Then after that, I went to college, and I think eventually I got cars that needed nitrogen or something in the tires, something weird. And so then I had the perfect excuse just to go to the dealership and have them fill it. I was 16, I'm now 41. I don't think I filled my tires since. I could be wrong, but I really don't think so. I always found some way around it, like going to the dealership or when I got my oil changed or whatever. However, I now have a Tesla, and if you know anything about Teslas, they require very little maintenance. There's no oil change, there's no whatever, so there's no excuse to have someone else fill my tires. And unfortunately, they take regular air, so I could just go to a gas station. However, I'm still terrified to make my tires explode or whatever. So for the last few years, I'm embarrassed to say this, but I've always had my boyfriend do it, which is ugh, yuck. I want to be able to do everything myself. I like being independent, whatever. I don't like having to ask my boyfriend to help me, but I'm terrified to put air in my tire. Now my car is screaming at me that it needs air, that my tires are low, whatever, and my boyfriend's out of town. So now what do I do? He's out of town for several days, so I really can't ask him to fill it. Well, I mean, I could, or I guess I could just not drive. And I did think I live in a building where we have parking attendants, and they're so super nice. And my boyfriend bought me this thing where you can fill your tires with this little machine thing, but how do I know how much air to put in? I don't know. So I could ask the parking attendants, but I'm embarrassed to be a 40-year-old woman that runs a business and whatever and can't put air in my tires. So what do? I get on Amazon because I'm convinced that Amazon can solve just about every life problem. And I do research and I find this little gadget that apparently you can just put in this little rechargeable thing, the number of the PSI that your car tire is supposed to have, and it does it for you. It automatically fills up, which by the way, my car can drive itself. Why can't Elon Musk make my tires fill themselves? If it can drive itself, I think it should be able to fill its own tires, but neither here nor there. So what did I do? Did I ask the parking valet to fill my tires with the thing that I already have in my car? No. Did I go to a dealership? No. I said add to cart, and it is same day delivery. So thank you, Amazon. It is not here yet, but I will let you know if Amazon's the heroine in this story, if I explode my tires, or if I chicken out entirely and find some professional to fill my tires with air, because I'm terrified. But really, I don't think that there's much that Amazon can't solve at this point. So we'll see. Ooh, okay. We'll see how this goes. Wish me luck. If you don't hear back from me, I may have exploded somewhere on the side of the road. Hopefully not.